Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwame Sha'Allah, Koholoyim La, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yah Hanan Nawah, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And just wanted to do a quick lesson on this article. I had seen it before. And these people are called the nuns, right? Let me get the title real quick, and I'm going to play this little short video. Let's see, Salakia. It says, people with no religion are now the single largest group in the United States. And that's not surprising, because we already know the so-called white man with his Christianity, they got what they wanted out of the Bible. They pretty much took over the world, all in the name of their righteousness, with the raping, robbing, and pillaging and killing and all the shit that they, done, all in the name of white Jesus, and they're done with it. They got what they needed out of it. And so, America was supposedly a Christian country, created on Christian values, a bunch of hypocritical shit. But we can clearly see that Esau, the so-called white man, he has absolutely nothing to do with these scriptures, man. And this is the reason why you seeing the type of wickedness and the type of evil that you see in the world these days. It's all Esau, man. He has no business with his hands on these scriptures, and I'm going to get that too. You guys are big front, man. Now check it out. I'm going to get a little bit of this here. This is for educational purposes only, but this was on CBN News. I guess that's the religious channel news or whatever. But let's play a little bit of this. Oh, it's a lot.
Amanda grew up as a nun. She never went to church or spoke with anyone who did.
My mom, always told me that we don't talk to people who believe in God because, they're weird or they're different.
Craig, on the other hand, grew up going to church but took a stand in high school.
At that point, I said, I'm done with church. I don't want to go. I don't see any benefit. I don't see any reason why I should be going.
Both Craig and Amanda represent a growing group. The Pew Research Center found that almost a quarter of U.S. adults say they either question God's existence or that their religion is nothing in particular. That's up significantly in just the last 10 years, with these nuns now representing 36 million Americans.
Think about that. That's a lot of wicked ass people. And let me just get this real quick and I'll jump back into it. Psalms chapter 14 and verse 1. It says, to the chief musician of Psalm of David, the fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. So it takes, a complete fool. You have to be a complete fool to see all these things around you. All these beautiful things that the Lord created. And not believe in the scriptures, man. To not believe in a God. To not believe that something created it. Now, don't get me wrong. All these people are not the same, because you do have atheists, agnostics, but still, the point is that they don't believe in the Father Yahweh of the scriptures. They don't believe in the Father Yahweh that created the heavens and the earth through his son Yahushai. And those are the true names of the Father and Son. The true name of the Father is Yahweh, which means that he exists or the existing one, and the true name of his son is Yahushai, which means that he's the Savior or deliverer in the Paleo Hebrew. And really, in reality, that white Jesus that they think is out here, that's really their problem. That idol of white Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have seen that image, they've heard of Jesus, and they can see how wicked Christians are. Christians are, they go to church on Sunday, man, and come out of there, even more wicked than last week they went. You see what I'm saying? So it's nothing to them to not believe in certain things, because they see the results of the so-called white man's way of running the world. And matter of fact, the scriptures talks about how the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That Job, let me get it real quick. Job 9:24. This man is running the earth wickedly, and people are depressed, and people are they're just not feeling well about life. They get up, they go to work, They get off work to go to sleep. They get up to go to work. They get off work to go to sleep. And, have that the terrible fast food in between, or the terrible GMO food with no nutrition in between. They get into their arguments. They're on the Facebook. They doing it, the little bullshit that they do. And it's a continual cycle of just no life. This is why we need Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. There's no life to this man's kingdom at all. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? See, this man, he covers the faces of the judges. He was the one that gave you a white God. He was the one that gave you a white Jesus, which there's not even no actual letter J in the Hebrew alphabet, which the Lord was a Hebrew from the tribe of, they say Judah, but it's Yahweh. There's no letter E, no letter O, no letter U, no letter V. You see? The letter J was invented in 1524. So this guy they calling on Jesus, that's an idol. And our people are real stuck on that shit too. A lot of our people, 2/3 of our people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they're one of these people, these nuns, the N-O-N-Es. They don't have none. They don't have no sort of religion. Or they believe in white idolatrous white Jesus, or they believe in idolatrous Islam. Some of them are, I would say Northern Kingdom, majority of them are Catholics. They believe in Mother Mary and all these different things, man. So, again, and Esau don't mind it that way. Now, the thing that Esau is riled up about, that Esau is mad about, is that these Hebrew Israelites are out on the highways and byways with these fringes on, the ribbon of blue, and they're out here teaching the Bible the correct and proper way. Now, all of a sudden, they want to come up with laws and shit to basically get rid of the Bible now. Now, you had the Bible for hundreds of years. Now all of a sudden you want to get rid of the Bible when the real truth comes out, and that's a damn demon for you. That's the devil, man. But let's see. Let's play some more. Let's see what else they got.
He also found that 1/3 of young people fall into this group, and high numbers live in the Northwest and Northeast. So why are so many Americans disconnecting from
Salakia?
Nuns don't believe in their faith anymore, or the need for
Salakia.
It's a new phenomenon that we're trying to understand.
Dr. Sharon Ketchum at Gordon College outside of Boston and other experts are trying to figure out why a new generation is so anti-church. What we do know, these nuns stand
Salakia.
to learn what.
Well, basically they're so anti-church because Esau done created this society form. You got to go back a generation or two. This man, I can remember, when they took the Bible, or they didn't want anything about God being taught in school no more. They used to kind of, they even had a damn Pledge of Allegiance at one point, in these classrooms and stuff like that. So I can remember when shit like that started to be taken out. That was a generation back or so. Then, you got this newer generation, and they just been programming each generation to be even more wicked. Through the movies, through these video games, through the music, and it just has become a real wicked and demonic place. But you can't get nothing out of the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked is running this shit. What do you expect? And Satan is these damn Edomites, man, they real goddamn devilish demons, man, because they'll stand on TV and give you this song and dance about how they care. Well, climate change, equality, exclusive. We just love everybody, and they give you all this bullshit, and it all be wickedness, bro. It all be when it straight comes down. This dude Joe Biden, he's running right now, trying to win a presidential election. Telling women we're gonna help you abort your babies. What kind of fucking wickedness is that? But when he swore in on a big ass Bible. I think they said his 128-year-old family Bible. It was a big stupid ass Bible too. Looked like a goddamn stepladder. He stood there, swore in on it, man, and gave you all these A, B, C, D, E, F, G laws and shit. Man, I'm telling you, these people are wicked as hell. And Trump, he's even more. Well, I don't even know which one the most wicked. They Edomites, they fucking wicked to begin with. But I mean, he's pretty much one of these nuns too, I would have to say. You ain't never really heard him talking about nothing. He did have the Bible at one point when the riots was going down. That January 6th bullshit was going on. So, he kind of played to it. It's what Esau does. He plays to it when it benefits him. If there's a religious group or, because those Republicans was praying. Remember, Trump had a whole bunch of people praying for him. Whole bunch of black church leaders were standing around him with laying hands on him and shit and praying for him and shit in that big ass circle, big ass seance. So either one of them is not going to make no difference, but America's been falling for a real long time. And then at the same time too, America was, instituted on a lot of murder, man. A lot of, the scriptures talks about not shedding blood in the land, you know what I'm saying? And not taking over borders and things of that nature. And these people they've done all manner of wickedness to the children of Israel, which are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And you have to pay attention to stuff like this because these are end days prophecies, man, where people will be wicked on a whole nother level. The love of many shall wax cold. You know that Matthew 21 and verse 12. You got what's that? 1 Timothy, I think it is. 3. Salakia, perilous times. Let's get that real quick. Salakia, let me go into the blue letter on that. I think it's no, is it 2 Timothy? Salakia. Goddamn, this is crazy. Goddamn Edomite walking through the fucking neighborhood with a goddamn German Shepherd, bro. With some chucks on and a backpack. See, this is the weirdo shit right here. You don't see no shit like this, see? He probably got that motherfucker trained to attack, too. Let me see here, though. No, he walking through this bitch looking weird as hell, man. Yeah, 2 Timothy 3 and 1, it says, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come." So we're in the last days, and you can tell by these indicators right here. "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy." See? You can't tell me those things are not going on. This particular article right here, it shows you these things are in full play. And I was watching Apostle Gabar's video earlier today, where I can't think of the brother that he said had a dream, and it was about a UPS truck or ups, like we're gonna be taken up out of here, and they're going off into our bodies being changed and things of that nature. And man, we pretty close to getting the fuck out of here, man. So just chill with your basics, you know what I'm saying? Really things are, we just need our daily bread. Basics, man. The basics. And I'm starting to really see that, as of late, really within this week, I've been really seeing like everything that we're not to focus on the shit that these people focus on, man. Look, you got water. You can take a damn shower. You can put a pot of water on the stove. Boil it. You can boil whatever, rice, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Food. You got a microwave, whatever. You got, you can still do your little thing. You get up, you go to work, you do your thing, you come home. You do that shit over and over again. In the meanwhile, your main focus should be on these scriptures, praying, fasting, and doing what these scriptures say. Worried about your daily bread. Don't be thinking about the future of this place, because there is no future to it. This place is finished, man. And I'm going to get this verse back again. It says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy." That you can't tell me this verse is not in play. Motherfuckers is on podcasts. You got influencers. You got motherfucker always in the mirror with a selfie going on. Motherfuckers is getting BBLs. They getting lips. They talking about a damn wig. Motherfuckers are stealing wigs. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers with the eyelashes, that's just the women. We ain't talking about the dudes. Dudes is getting BBLs, damn six packs. Motherfuckers is changing their whole body into you thinking that you with a woman, and this motherfucker's a complete dude. And they chopping it up and to the point where you can't even tell unless you get into a room with them and drawers is off. So come on, bro. Verse 3, "Without natural affection." People don't have no natural affection no more. This shit is retarded. Truce breakers. You ain't gonna get that's America in general. They'll come together with an agreement, and they don't keep no treaties. They don't keep no agreements. False accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. They despise brothers that's actually out here teaching the truth. Traitors, heady, high-minded. And again, they're despisers of those that do good, because you think that Esau would be like, you know what, this would be good for our country. Those guys are out there telling telling people, or their people, or telling people in general, don't smoke, man. Don't, eat shrimp, crab, lobster, pork, and things of that nature. It can mess with you health-wise. Don't, deal with another man's wife, man. That shit can get you smoked. The things that the scriptures are telling you about, they're about life. They're telling you, the Lord is telling us that to live, so you can live, man. You think that they will be with that, because what do? They get on TV and say, well, hey, yeah, we care. And, yeah, we're about Jim. Yeah, all the politicians get on the TV and say the same shit every year, every 4 years. Yeah, we want, but what do? They push nothing but A, B, C, D, E, F, G shit on the people. They got laws and bills for them exclusively. They got laws and bills for everybody except for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You've been fighting for shit for damn near 500 years. Here you go, Joe Biden getting into office, and the LGBTQ got more rights than you've ever had. Come on, man. Verse 4, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. So we just turn away from these people. See, it says, but denying the power thereof. They deny the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So this right here is nothing surprising. I'm just going to let it play a little more.
What churches here are doing to bring them back.
It's a new phenomenon that we're trying to understand.
Dr. Sharon Ketchum at Gordon College outside of Boston and other experts are trying to figure out why a new generation is so anti-church. What we do know, these nuns don't believe in their faith anymore, or the need for church. Craig says that's what he thought in his 20s.
Really, it was, okay, yes, I believe in you, God, but I'm going to do things my way. And as long as I'm a good person, and as long as I do enough good deeds, that will be enough.
Others say they're unsure about so-called organized religion, or just don't go.
Church never crossed my mind as in something that I needed to do.
Ketchum sees a bigger picture, a culture in which people as consumers judge church based on what it provides for their personal needs.
We then have the amplification of me and Jesus, and a reduction of the larger understanding of what the community of faith is about.
Another part of the problem, says Ketchum, is simply the growing number of choices.
There were days that we lived in where communities were given in our lives, but today community is voluntary. I can choose whatever church, whatever small group, whatever program meets my personal needs.
I think this may be one of the...
Pastor Chad Braswell is well aware of those who are disconnected, but says he's not discouraged.
And so I just think that when times get darker, lights shine brighter. And so it's an interesting thing that we're seeing here, because yes, I see the numbers that you see, but I see this growing hunger after Christ.
Many first-timers coming.
It's a lock you. See, this is what you're starting to see. And this been for a hot little sec, too. What's the guy that had the celebrity church? Got caught up into a little bullshit. I can't think of the guy's name right off. He had all those celebrities in there. Basketball players, Justin Bieber, and all these different... He got, I can't think of the name of that church, but, they make it cool. Look, man, this is not about being fucking cool. It's not about nothing like that. But let me get this, too. Because if you notice, you haven't seen no so-called black people. So-called black people, though they believe in white Jesus. See, our people have a zeal for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, but it's not according to knowledge. So they will go to church. They do believe, in white Jesus, you know what I'm saying? But it's bullshit. It's going to get them destroyed if they don't repent and come out of that idol worship, because that's exactly what that is. Well, let's get this, because Esau, he sits there, and this is a bunch of damn Edomites. I just done a lesson a few weeks back, maybe a month or so, I'm not sure how long ago, where they was shutting down a lot of churches, and they were selling the headquarters. They were shutting down these big ass, and you think like, well, damn, I didn't even know they had headquarters that big stupid ass buildings. Some of these huge branches, man, it's got hundreds of millions of congregants worldwide. So they've been losing, especially during that pandemic. The Lord got down on them during that pandemic, man. Okay, this is Psalms chapter 50. I'm going to start at verse 16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? And we just went off into Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked that's running the earth is the so-called white race. You can't say that they not. They the ones that's in control of who can go somewhere, who can travel somewhere, who's in control of the seas, the skies, the fucking fish. If you want to go fishing, you need a damn driver's license to move on the land from this man. You need his social security number. You need his fucking birth certificates. You can't say that this man is not in control of the earth. Especially the Americas, man. These Babylonians here in America. This motherfucker got a military base in every continent, in multiple ones. This motherfucker is set up in space. Talking about a damn space force, man. They shooting rockets and shit into the skies. They setting up satellites and shit on a day-to-day basis. They got an international space center. They talking about going to Mars. You can't say that these people are not who's in control. They are the wicked. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So when you see this right here, verse 16, Psalms 50 and 16 again, but unto the wicked, Yahweh said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? What are you doing with the Bible, man? What are you doing with the scriptures? And then now when you go into the book of the Apocrypha, we can clearly see that, they got their hands on the scriptures, and they whitewashed the pictures. They whitewashed all the images. Now they got everybody out here thinking that somebody's white, or some so-called white person. We say so-called white because Esau, Edom is actually red. These are red people. Their blood shows forth through their skin, but they'll tell you they're white, like as if they look like a damn cloud on a sunny day or a glass of milk being, No. These are red people. These are Edomites. Going into Genesis 25, it tells you Esau came out red, right? Verse 17, it says, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee. Esau hates instructions. He casts the word of the Lord behind him, but he'll sit there in front as if he's about it. That's a hypocrite, man. He's doing everything that he's telling you, you know what I'm saying? Basically, now this man got laws on trafficking, but you trafficked a whole fucking race of people into this country and made them build this bitch up. And now that, it's out here in the open that you should pay reparations or pay the people back. You don't even want to do that. But yet you take taxes from the very same people that you saying are free to send to places like Ukraine and Israel. It's very hypocritical, man. This man is a complete fucking liar. He's the damn devil. And the word devil goes off into deceiver. He's a great deceiver. He got that real smooth talk, man. And see, our people, they love smooth talk. The so-called black woman loves to be lied to. That's why Christianity sits so well with her. You can tell her some smooth shit. You can lie to her. Please, man. She don't want to hear nothing rough. She don't want to hear nothing, because she don't want to be, and that's not just the so-called black woman, that's women in general, you know what I'm saying, but men as well. But our women are raising effeminate men. It's nothing for them to go to these churches and believe that if I give $100, I'm going to get $1,000 back. If I give $1,000, I'm going to get $10,000. Well, with that prosperity church bullshit with white Jesus. You can still smoke your cigarettes. You can still smoke your weed. The Lord loves you as you are. Come as you are. All that bullshit. So this man is a damn devil. That word goes into deceiver, because he has deceived the world. And we talking about a people here. This is not some red guy underneath the earth with a goddamn pitchfork, man. That's fairy tale. That's not scriptural. They give you that as another deceptive tool. Yeah, let's give them some movies. Let's make up an image of what they should think evil is. No, motherfucker, you the evil. We know it's you, man. See, that's why the scripture says we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of how this man gets down. See, if you don't know an enemy, he can get down on you any type. There's plenty of people sitting around with enemies amongst them. They smile and laugh and clinking glasses and shit with you. I got this for you. I got that for you. To show up, pop up with a gift. Trying to, sway your mentality, your thoughts on them. So anyway, let's move on. Let's get verse 17 again. Seeing thou hatest instructions. Let me start from verse 16 again. Let me get it in the NLT, the New Living Translation. Psalms 50 and 16, New Living Translation. But Yahweh says to the wicked, why bother reciting my decrees and pretending to obey my covenant? Why? For you refuse my discipline and treat my words like trash. Ooh, you can't even. That's Esau. That's him. That's Esau. They'll have you put your hands on the Bible, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. And they some damn lying, thieving, murderous, Verse 18, it says, when you see thieves, you approve of them, and you spend your time with adulterers. Your mouth is filled with wickedness, and your tongue is full of lies. You sit around and slander your brother, your own mother's son, which that's going off into Esau and Jacob, because that's what he does. He slanders Jacob, man. So-called white man hates you Negroes. He hates you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And y'all better wake up to it, because he's about to show you. Verse 21, while you did all this, I remained silent, and you thought I didn't care. But now I will rebuke you, listing all my charges against you. And this is what's coming, man. This is what's coming to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the so-called white race. And he's not getting out of that punishment. You reap what you sow, and it's time for him to reap what he sown, man. It's getting crucial. We in real playtime now, baby. Let's get some more, though.
Coming to his church, tell Braswell their experiences of guilt or shame in previous churches overwhelmed any message of grace or hope.
A lot of churches put so much focus on holiness rather than the hope that Jesus talks about. I think some people just feel they can't live up to that expectation and the guilt of what they've done or what they are into.
A focus on grace drew in Amanda her first time. Single mom remembers a co-worker's invitation to an Easter service and how she cried throughout the sermon.
I was so freaked out about the entire message and crying. I was embarrassed. I went out back and I got my daughter from kids' church, and I'm like, we're never coming back here. And she's like, but Mom, I met so many new friends. We have to come back. I love it here.
Today, Amanda is involved in multiple ministries at Metro Church, as is Craig, whose wife brought him 5 years ago.
At this point in my life, I couldn't imagine doing life without this community, without this group of people.
That deep connection is key, because research shows that people long for community and a bigger purpose than just themselves. There's no easy fix or formula for reaching those who have stepped away from church, but a church that loves its members and community is a great start. Reporting in...
See, what I tell you, it's all about that touchy, feely shit. The Lord just said, do this and do that. Don't do this and don't do that. The law, statutes, and commandments. And we were to bring it straight forth. There was, hey, look, all that kissing and hugging, smushy, the baby love Christian church in the back, you know what I'm saying? She got to, sing the Jesus love me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so, that bullshit. Man, look, man, these people are about to be destroyed. That's what's about to happen, man. All that fun, feel-good shit. The Lord is about to bring fervent heat to this planet, man. Or these Americans for damn sure. Let me go into that Slovakia. So they want to skip around certain scriptures. They don't want to teach certain things. Oh, well, it offends them. No, you're supposed to be telling these people, hey, look, you live in a certain lifestyle. The Lord is going to do this. If you're doing this, the Lord is going to do that. The scripture says this about this. And that's that, man. All your personal feelings. No, the Lord is not about all your damn personal feelings, man. What you want to do. 2 Peter 3:10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. They're not telling these people that. They're not telling these people about the dietary law. They're telling, oh, well, they give you the song and dance. They give you the good scriptures that they like. They give you the sweet. They don't want to do nothing. They ain't giving you nothing about the bitterness of the scriptures. Because that, I can't say it's the most important part, because it's a balance. That sweet and that bitter. But hey, that bitter, man, that bitter is what gets you there. I got to say. That bitterness is what'll make you stop in your tracks and think and examine yourself. They're not giving the people that, man. You see all those people walking through the doors with that feel-good spirit. They hugging on each other. And then they'll still walk right out of that church, you know what I'm saying, and won't have no real brotherhood. They'll still be selfish, know one of those people that, need something for real, and kind of turn their heads and go the other way. See, and it's truth, in the brotherhood, like, brothers really look out for brothers. That's what we're supposed to do. You see? But you can clearly see, I didn't see, they didn't have no so-called Negroes in there. Who knows? Either one of them could have been an Israelite, so we're not, into no skin color thing. Either one of them could have been an Israelite. But it appears, they kind of got that Edomite spirit to them. But we'll see, man. The Lord knows all people. He knows all spirits. And we'll see what's going to happen in the end of this thing. We just doing what we can. Trying to do the work. Trying to wait to get the hell out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? And praying that we're a part of it, man. We get a little sick of this place. But, hey, it's going to be shit, we already mid-May. Going into June, July, you got August, September, November with this bullshit ass election thing. And ain't no telling what can happen in between. Because there's been a lot of stuff that's been happening, man, within these past 5 months of this new year. A lot of stuff, man. More talks of wars, rumors of wars, nuclear war. We've been hearing a lot more of a lot of AI shit. A lot of artificial intelligence, a lot of de-dollarization, a lot of money. That stuff is all leading up to Revelation 13:16. You're hearing about the wars, rumors of wars, the pestilence, earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world. The scripture says to, be circumspect, to watch, because the days are evil. Roughly paraphrasing that. To measure thou the time diligently in itself. So, we can see that the Lord is visiting this place. A lot of UFO sightings. They done kind of push that on the back burner too. They not, going into that like how they, they had to do something. But that's Esau. Why isn't he telling the American people, or just in general, because it's not just America where these sightings are going on at. Esau is in control of satellite imagery everywhere. You're not going to tell me that if a person can see some shit on a cell phone, that they're not seeing it from all these super duper microscopes and all these telescopes and all these, they got, all these different things going on, their technology, their science. You trying to tell me y'all don't have no images? But they know what's going on and they're not telling the people, So in the backdrop, there's a lot of shit going on. So, hey, just be prepared, man, for what's to come. That Revelation 12:12 is in play. They know that they had but a short time. So that's popping right now. Because they know that they have but a short time. They're going to come down with great wrath. And that's Esau, man. You got Israel over there right now. You got, I think, 3 allied countries, I think, to Israel. Poland, and it's a few of those countries. Trying to think which ones. I remember it's a few of them, these European countries where they're acknowledging Palestine as a state, so to speak, and those Israelis is feeling it. You got protests against them. So those are the people. See, those are signs that you really have to be looking for. Those types of things where you're seeing the very people that have been running the earth, because they are the top tribe of Esau, the Amalekites. And when you see them catching flack, when people are up in arms against them, because this Christianity shit that they talking about right here, where you got these nuns of people that, they don't believe, and, they're the largest population of the world now, is people that don't believe in the Bible, they don't believe in God. Those are the ones that's out here protesting against, what I'm saying, the people that have been pushed on us to be the holy people. And so those holy people that have been under the radar, been running shit from the low, collecting all the money, living it up, now they're under the radar. And everybody, they're under that microscope, everybody peering in on them. And nobody is digging on them no more. They're not able to get away with the shit that they use. That's a big thing. That's huge, man, in these last days of prophecies, man. Because that goes off into that, that 2 Thessalonians 2:3. And that's, again, just Esau in general. But they are the main, just like Judah, the so-called blacks are the main tribe of Israel. Amalek, he's the main tribe of the Edomites. The so-called white race, those people that's over there in the Holy Land. They're so-called white people, but they are the top of the chain as far as like to the rest of their people. 2 Thessalonians 2:3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So this is what we're witnessing. We're witnessing the man of sin, the son of perdition, being revealed before our eyes. And see, Esau, they use the Bible and they'll tell you, oh yeah, there's going to be this guy. He's going to come through. He's going to have on a suit and tie and no one's to trust him. He's the Antichrist. And the scriptures talks about there being multiple Antichrists. All those people that they just mentioned in that article was Antichrist. If you don't believe in the Lord, you're an Antichrist. If you don't believe in him as the scriptures have said, you are an Antichrist. If you don't believe that he will be a so-called black man if he walked the earth, you are an Antichrist. If you don't believe that his name is really Yahushua and not Jesus, you are an Antichrist. If you don't believe in the scriptures where it talks about, the Father's name is Yahweh, you're an Antichrist. And that this truth is only for Israel. Salvation is only for the children of Israel. The contract, covenant, first covenant, second covenant was given to the children of Israel. The promises, the giving of the law, as far as Romans 9:4 on down, you're an Antichrist. You don't believe in the scriptures because you have to believe in the volume of the book, like the Lord says. The Lord comes in the volume of the book. You have to believe from Genesis all the way to Revelation. Anything that any one speckle, 0.1% that you may say, nope, I don't believe that, you're an Antichrist. It is what it is, man. Let me get this back again. I'm going to end out here, Yaharatazah. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So the day of the Lord is not going to come is what this is talking about. And the falling away first is the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We fell away from our culture. We fell away from our way of living. We fell away from, and when you go into the book of Psalms chapter 83, it says that all these nations came up against us to make us forget basically who we were. The Lord's hidden ones said that they took crafty counsel. They became confederate, roughly paraphrasing. All these nations that you see at the UN meetings and all these different places that they meet up, who you think they talking business? But guess who has no part in the business? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. On a world stage, you just a nigga in the hood paying taxes. We don't have no say. Where's our leader at? Where's our leaders at? Where's our military? Where's why don't we have a passport checkpoint where, you know what I'm saying? All right, well, let me check your passport, sir. You're coming from what country? How long are you going to be in the land of Israel? Or, even just the land in general. We don't have no shit like that. We're just people that go to work every day. We pay our taxes, or they take taxes from us, I would have to say. We don't have no say over our women, our children. We don't have no say over the curriculum that our children learn. We don't have no say in nothing that's on the planet that's going on. But guess what? When our Lord comes, we're going to rule forever. That's the beauty of the gospel, man. That's the good news of the gospel, that the Lord is going to come and get us out of the hands of our enemies, according to Luke chapter 1. Verse 4 says, 2 Thessalonians 2:4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. That's Esau. That's the so-called white race. They push this and try to make the people believe, or they have, they deceived a lot of people into thinking that there's some one guy, he's coming. Watch out for him. He might be the Pope. He might have been, I remember they was even talking about Obama at one point. There's going to judge, even Trump. Yeah, he's going to come out of the woodwork somewhere and he's going to deceive the whole earth. Motherfucker, it's the so-called white man, just the seed of Esau, the so-called white race. They have deceived the whole earth. This is what's going on, man. And he has that God complex. He has deceived the world. It says again, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. This man got everybody out here thinking that, you know what I'm saying, without him, nothing can go right. Or that is worship, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. This man gave you white God, white Jesus. You go online, Google, I don't give a fuck where you go, Yahoo, you can duck, go it. You put in God, or you're going to see his white people popping up with white images. You put in Jesus, all you're going to see is white images. You might see, you damn sure not going to see no black, Chinese, no. You could see somebody playing around with some art. But you ain't finna see no Japanese Jesus. You ain't about to see no Cambodian Jesus. You ain't about to see none but so-called white man. You could put in the apostles. You ain't gonna see none but so-called white people pop up. You can put in the prophets. You're not gonna see none but so-called white people pop up. So on and so forth. Any of the women that you hear about, Elizabeth, Mary Magdalene, Deborah, Eve, Esther, any of these people, all you're gonna see is so-called white women pop up. So he has fooled the world into believing that he is God. That this is him. See, the scriptures is being unlocked, man. The scriptures been unlocked since the Lord came and done what he done, and the Holy Spirit was released on the men of the Lord. It's just we in the last days where that knowledge and that wisdom is being opened up, where the prophets are able to just bring it on forth now. They can't hide it no more. The Bible is being taught in a way that it's never, ever been taught in life, man. Out of all these, it's been like thousands of damn years. If Esau, Edom, if the so-called white man and his religion, as far as Christianity, was really the real religion, you don't think that the Lord would be back already? Everybody know about Christianity. Then say that, this gospel will go out to the four corners of the earth, You don't think that Chinese people know about Christ? It's they know about white Jesus. Japanese people know about white Jesus. All these different countries, nations, they know about white Jesus, but why the Lord came here? Shouldn't the Lord be done came and just, the ones that believe get their crowns, and the other ones that didn't, they just, they get their judgment with this burning hell spot that's on the ground, like how they say, which is a lie too. So Esau, man, hey, again, he's gonna get a serious punishment just for touching on them scriptures. He's going to get a serious punishment just for pushing that. Even if you pull up angels on Google. You pull up angels. Let me see. I ain't done it in a while. I don't think I've ever done angels. But let's see. Angels. I'm just going to put in angels of the Bible. Let's see if it's white people pop up. Angel of the Bible pictures. Let's see what they got here. Man, they got some little wicked shit. But this is normally what you kind of see right here. This type of shit right here. Some white woman, you know what I'm saying, with the flowing hair. Well, this generally is what you see. When you see, how many times have you ever seen this picture right here? With this is a iconic picture. Let me see what this one looks like. See? White man with the flowing hair. This is what you see. This is how this man has taken over the earth, and this is what he has given the people as far as what you should think of anything that's got to do with a God. It's got to do with them in the way that they look. If it don't, then something is not right about it. Let me see what else they had. Slovakia. That's pretty much the point, though. You get it. I'm not gonna keep this long, man. Shit is crazy. Got all kinds of artwork. The shit is upsetting, man. It's just, this is all some different type of shit here. But normally, like I said, that the picture with the babies, the little, all with the little wings on their back and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you see shit like this. This is mostly what you see right here. This type of stuff right here. Esau, man. Esau with the bullshit, man. Shit like this. See? You ain't seen a black angel yet. You ain't seen a Chinese angel yet. This one right here is pretty iconic too. I remember seeing this one a lot. Look at that. Here you go. A woman. A white woman. Here you go again. This is what they generally give you right here. Look at that. And people really believe that the Lord is going to come and he's going to be looking like this fucker right here, man. This is a perfect depiction of what people really think when they hear of, so-called Christ or so-called Jesus, which we know is a damn idol, man. The Lord don't look like this. The Lord is not some blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy with fair skin and with his hair hanging all down his back, you know what I'm saying, looking effeminate as hell. No, the Lord don't look like that, man. But I'm going to end out there. You get the point, man. Hopefully you do. Pray you're edified by this lesson, man, because it's disturbing the way Esau done lied, man. Anyway, with that, Kwame Yashala.